Welcome. Today I will be summarizing, paraphrasing, and sharing for the January 29th Al-Anon readings in Courage to Change and a Little Time for Myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. I will take a minute to look this over. The question of the day is, how much attention have I devoted to my needs today? The passage begins with this person saying that when they were little, they knew when they were hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. And that is an Al-Anon slogan or acronym, HALT, H-A-L-T, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. But as they grew up, they felt like people told them how they were or were not feeling, and it got confusing. And they found themselves not eating when they were hungry, very angry, and just so exhausted that they often felt just like giving up. And they didn't feel like they had anyone that they could really talk to, and they needed help. But Al-Anon helped them determine what was really self-care, and what they decided was that it's nothing that you can see on the outside, it's all on the inside. It's an inner calm, and it comes from working our program and having a family that we have chosen. Today's reminder talks about eating regularly, seeking spiritual solutions to problems, and having a fellowship. And that's how we take care of ourselves. The quote is from Hope for Today, and it talks about making decisions that are best for us. So how much attention have I devoted to my needs today? Well, today is another very, very, very cold day where I live. So cold that where I normally volunteer closed for the day, not because there was snow, just because it was too cold. So I spent I was going to say the majority of the morning. It was really the majority. I didn't get dressed. I was going to say in my pajamas. I did not get dressed until about 11:45. So, and then, there's a comfort in drinking warm liquids and just relaxing and being cozy. But then there's a point where it becomes, for me, a feeling of almost like like I'm not doing anything productive. And some days that's good. I had a sty in my eye. I guess it was about 3 days ago, and I was putting warm compresses on it. And for me, that's my way of knowing that I need to, as seemingly slow as my life is, that I need to slow down and take care of myself. So the weather has really helped with that because I didn't go out Monday. I went out Tuesday, but I only went out for a short time because it was so freezing. And today, when I'm recording, is Wednesday, and uh, I'm not going out again today. So I do plan to do my regular. Well, I'm making my regular recording, which is great. And then I plan to do my regular exercises. And then I have been putting off, for no good reason, just vacuuming. So I'm going to vacuum. And I am doing laundry. So, when I say it out loud, it doesn't sound that bad. I just, I don't know. Weather extremes are difficult for me. And I know it's all about accepting what is. Just like I can't control it. I talked about this yesterday. I cannot control certain things. And I can't control the weather. So I need to just do the best I can with it and not feel bad about it, I guess, because there's nothing I can do about it. I've got to do what I can do in the circumstances that I'm in and just, I guess, be at peace knowing that I'm doing my best. I guess that's it. But the reason why I brought up the eye is because I don't think you can see it, but this eye is still a little puffy. That's where the sty was on my lower, by my lower lashes, and now this. I think my glasses are covering it, but my eye is never puffy, and then I've got a little bit of puffiness there. So I think it's just, the fluid from that just, I guess, puddling a little bit in that space, and I just have to let it be. Maybe try to rub it gently so it can move along. But I guess, yeah, what I was saying about extreme weather, extreme cold, extreme hot, I find both challenging. In the summer, when it's too hot, I feel very similarly to the way I feel now, which is kind of like low energy, low motivation. Uh, but then again, when I just said out loud the things that I'm doing today, like that's not too bad for a really, really, really cold day. Uh, when I'm getting over an eye sty, I guess. I guess I'm also looking for a new uh, accountant because my beloved CPA is retiring. I'm so happy for him, but I can't speak for anybody but myself, but I form these working relationships with people and I really trust them. And there have been many times over the years when I've called this accountant and asked him questions, and I'm just so grateful for all the years that I was able to contact him and feel secure that I was dealing with someone that I could trust and who was an expert in their field. And now I'm trying to find someone new, and I'm sure it will all work out. It's just doing the next right thing. So, how much attention have I devoted to my needs today? Probably like the whole day. I'm just like almost ruminating on if I'm taking good enough care of myself, but I feel like I am. I feel like I am. And I guess that's a good place. That's an okay place to be. It's okay to say that I am. And that I'm, also feeling a little, it's okay to acknowledge my feeling that I'm just kind of challenged by the cold, by the level of the cold that's happening. And of course I'm inside and it's warm and it's comfortable but I'm pretty sure I've worn this, I don't know for how many. I mean, this is like I put on a shirt and then I put this over it, and like I basically am wearing the same thing over and over again, but who cares? It's clean. I wash it. It's all good. I'm overthinking. I'm aware of that now. I'm going to stop. Moving on. Ooh, lots of highlight, and it also has a tab. I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to look this over. This page is about, to me, it's about motives. It's about expressing ourselves. It's about focusing on ourselves, kind of like minding our own business, which I don't really hear that very much in Al-Anon. It's more worded as focus on ourselves. This is about being careful not to try to control others with our words. And this says by noticing how many times we say the same thing. If we say what we mean and then let it go, no matter what the response is, then our motive is pure. But if we repeatedly say the same thing and we're looking for a specific response, then we know that we are most likely trying to control and we've lost our focus. And today's reminder says it's important to be honest with ourselves, that we cannot control other people. When we find that we've made the mistake of trying to control someone else, we can refocus that energy back to us. And the quote is from Thomas A. Kempis. It has an A with like a little accent mark, like it's French. And it says that it doesn't say this exactly, I'm paraphrasing, but it says that we will find peace when we focus on ourselves. Great reminder. And I do live by this, by the way. I've loved this for a long time, and I do go by this. If I find myself repeating the same thing, I have to figure out what's going on with me. If I say it once and let it go, then I know that I'm on the right track. If I find that my motive is to control others, then I realize that I need to redirect what I'm doing. We'll close out with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Hope you're staying warm wherever you are, and sending you love. Take care.